You know, I've heard a lot of advice in this town, in Nashville, and a lot of it's probably bad, a lot of it's probably good. But stuff that stuck with me, you know, is man, I go with my beer gut. But for anybody out there that's not old enough to drink beer, you can just go with your gut. But initially, you just got to go with what your heart says, you know, and not try to chase everybody else, because a lot of those songs that you hear on the radio now were probably written a few years ago, and by the time they're written and then demoed and then pitched and then recorded and then put out, I mean, who knows how, you know, if they're hot off the press or not. So the thing is just find, you know, stick in there, hang in there, and just have a voice and try to find, you know, carve your own thing. And when I moved to Nashville, I definitely wanted to be and tried to sound like so many different people that I looked up to, and you realize that all your heroes, you know, blended into one is who you are, and that's why their music spoke to you. So it's just, you know, let your influences shine, but definitely have your own voice. I mean, I wish someone was telling me what to say, but this is the honest truth. There's just not any strings I've ever seen close to ELIXIR. I mean, I remember I was in Southwest Kansas when I first put him on a guitar, and I was like, what in the world? This guitar is amazing. You instantly just go to the guitar is awesome. And man, the strings are just, I mean, anybody and everybody that I know, it's just the way it is. You know, you can't leave out the fact that they're just the best. I mean, they take an average guitar and make it sound like you spent twice the money on it. And so for me, I mean, you'll have an old set of strings, you know, that you find in your basement, and you put on a guitar, and it's not the same. It's like basically going from a regular TV to HD and then going back. It's the same thing with hearing it with ELIXIR Strings. You don't want to go back, you know. So I guess you're hearing in HD when you use ELIXIRs.